Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment, and we are back with another Sons of Anarchy Season 7 theory. We're looking at Episode 6, Smoke 'em if you got 'em. And what we've got here is, should Alvarez have took Juice's deal? Essentially, let's just paint the picture yet again. Alright, I feel like I'm Picasso these days, but Alvarez got this deal handed to him. Juice is like, you can take that car and I'll give you whatever information you want on the Suns if you give me safe passage to Mexico. I seen somebody on Reddit saying it made no sense because Juice said he had nothing without the club. And I get why people think like that, but what we've got to bear in mind is, I mean, Chibs literally told him to go kill himself. And Gemma, who seemed to be like his last way in and his last ally on the Western Front, so to speak, basically tried to kill him. So when you actually think of it, I think with Juice, this was literally the last resort. He needed it out of the States. Again, I don't think he needed it out of the States per se, but he definitely needed it out of California. He needed it out of California, right? But for whatever reason, just didn't exactly see fit to that. So yeah, of course he tries to get this deal. Alvarez basically says, well, you know what, Juice, you haven't really whipped out enough money for me, you haven't whipped out enough upside for me, so what I'm going to do is get back on talking terms with the Sons of Anarchy, and then I'm going to actually job you clean out, and while we're at it, you're going to get fired into the closet, into the wardrobe with Nero, and you're going to be like fetal spatafor, my friend. Not quite that, but I tell you what, this video is, should Alvarez have took Juice's deal? Well, let's look at Juice's deal. What information could Juice have told the Mayans about the Suns? Like, what you got to bear in mind is Juice at this point has been out of the club for a few weeks, probably about a month. So, everything that Juice is telling them is definitely, it's not exactly time, well, it is time sensitive to a degree, but what dirt could Juice tell Alvarez, right, that would be like groundbreaking? I mean, I guess Juice knew that the cartel was CIA. I mean, we're going back to season 4. How would the Mayans have took that? That Sam Crew, most of their members now know that the CIA were involved with Galindo, and Alvarez was none the wiser. I mean, is that the sort of leverage that Juan Carlos Ortiz is seriously going to whip out here at this stage of the game? I don't really think that would have worked personally, but here, each to their own and all that good stuff. So, yeah. Alvarez, it made no sense really to take the Juice deal unless he was offering like an obscene amount of money. But as we see, I mean, Alvarez is sitting, literally buys out Nero's Diosa contract for 300,000. So how much was Juice really going to be like willing to give him at the end of the day? Nah, Alvarez should never have accepted this deal. And you know what? It was idiotic for Juice, but I've got nothing left. To quote that Ian Beale meme, he really did have nothing left in Juan Carlos Ortiz, and quite sad for Juice. But here, that's just the way. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Obviously, the Suns take him, and yeah, Juice thinks he gets the golden ticket. A straight line back to Sam Crow. Will it end that way for Juice? Probably not. But here, that's for episode 7, 8, and into the future. And I say into the future. There's not much. It's sad. We started these Sons of Anarchy reviews. I believe it was like October 2022. It's now March, April 2025. So, 2.5 years later, and this journey is coming to an end alongside The Sopranos. Obviously, The Walking Dead, with the amount of fucking seasons it's got, that will last a wee bit longer. But yeah, crazy times, folks. Crazy times. Leave your thoughts down below. Until next time, peace.